into a wreck. That is so not cool. Nobody getting a wreck is not cool at all. Okay?
Yeah.
I'm a multitasker. Okay.
Just like when you dropped your phone and you're digging for it while we were driving.
The phone was retrieved and we're still in one piece. So, yeah, look at the traffic. All right. I didn't curse. Come myself.
Good fucking job, Chris.
God damn it, John.
Let's talk about how redneck Jeremy is.
Well, that's Jeremy's. Well, Jeremy says that he's not a redneck. He just sounds like one. That's so. I mean, if it walks like a duck, quacks like a duck, it's probably a duck. I don't know. That person call us racist because we're making fun of redneck.
Yeah. Let's talk about how much Jeremy loves Obama. I actually seen a shirt today that said, "We in the house now." And it had President Barack Obama on it. I was gonna get that shirt for Jeremy and package it up and ship it to him.
Got it for me, dude. You like our low background music? It can be dramatic, and it can get loud with a special moment.
Here's more new road.
Yeah, buddy. So what you think about that investigation, dude?
I thought it was pretty sweet. I thought we got a lot of activity, a lot
You
of
didn't
evidence.
think like something there, like we...
I thought it was kind of funny when you started screaming like a girl, though.
I did not scream like a girl.
Like,
okay?
hey, everybody! Hey, you guys!
I did.
I was like, oh shit, it's going down. I put my cigarette down. I was like, guys, we got to go inside. Everyone's on their phones texting. I'm like, dude, Chris is getting raped by a demon right now.
Yeah.
I run into the kitchen. I'm like, where's it? Where's it? I see everybody else is behind me. They go upstairs. I'm like, oh shit.
You missed the whole thing.
I'm still downstairs running around.
Really? You're down there running around.
I felt like
still.
I was in a haunted house, man. I was tripping out.
Well, technically you were in a full haunted house.
Well, we were in a haunted house. The only difference is it was fucking demon was running around in there. A real demon.
You think it was a real demon?
I think it was a real demon. I think it was a demon that was lying to us the whole time.
I think
trying
it was
to make
too.
itself look innocent.
I think so. I actually agree with you 100%. You know, and the reason, here's the kicker for me, dude. And this kind of like, I don't know, one thing, this wasn't a normal investigation because we weren't on our game like we always were. We were scattered all over the place. We were just like, didn't know what to do next. We kind of went where the activity led us, you know?
Yeah.
And when I marked out those 2 pentagrams and I put that line through his altar that was written there, and I stood up. I mean, that growl, the growl I heard, and Jeremy's deaf. He can't hear. He was over to the left of me.
Well, he forgot to bring his hearing aids up.
Yeah, well, I hear the growl. I hear the
I'm going to
growl.
put that in the package with the Obama shirt. Some new hearing aids.
I hear the growl on my left, and I look over and I see like this black energy, okay? And then I hear Jeremy go, the house is shaking, you know? And I'm like, all of a sudden, just this overwhelming fear like I never had before. Like,
what's that movie? What's that, like, horror movie where they come in the room and the little girl is like sitting there like in the corner? Like that was like you, but you look like you were a victim of assault or something. Like you were hunched over in a fetal position.
You know me. You see how I handle myself during investigation.
You were scared, dude. You're terrified, man. It was scary because when I seen your face, I was like,
and that's what scared Jeremy, because like Jeremy said, I've never seen Chris act like that before. Yeah. And it was just like, he didn't hear it and he didn't feel it. Like I felt that growl. That was directed at me. I felt it in my soul. Like my heart, everything shook. And I was like frozen for a second. And I looked where the growl's coming from. And you know, it was just like this cloud of energy. Like, I don't know, I can't describe it. Like black, dark. And it was just, and then it was gone. Yeah. And then it was like, we finished cleansing the house, and the house felt different. It felt different to you, didn't it?
Yeah, it felt different. It felt a lot lighter.
Yeah.
It felt like I wouldn't say I'd go as far to sleep there, like post up in one of the rooms, but I'd definitely like, go cook dinner, maybe.
Hamburger helper tonight, you know? Yeah. But, I don't know, that was just, yeah, man. I hope these are really, really rare.
I thought one of the interesting things that maybe a lot of our like people that watch our channel and stuff like that I don't think we got to tell them about was when we were driving back and we seen the the abandoned car on the side of the road, and it was a brand new. It was almost like a
Mustang.
Yeah, it was a Mustang.
Yeah, it was a Mustang.
And brand new car that was completely totaled on the side of the road.
But what does that have to do with the investigation?
No, the fact that we were all riled up from the investigation. We're driving back at 4 a.m.?
That's 4
a.m. in the morning,
4:30,
and there's a brand new wrecked car on the side of the road in, the middle of freaking nowhere. And we're like, hey, nobody says anything when we pass the car. We pass, and we're like, hey, we didn't see that, right? And then somebody had to have a conscience and was like, have some morals. Hey, you guys think we should go back and check out that? See if there's anybody
Chris,
dead?
should we go there? And I'm like, God damn it, yes.
God damn it, I've seen this movie a million times.
We're all gonna die.
And before we could even get back, we did a U-turn, and we come back, and there's 2 trucks stopped there, and there's a guy that looked like he literally came out of the movie The Hills Have Eyes.
He looked like it, dude.
Wearing a fleece jacket, lumberjack jacket.
And it was just like, we're like, are you okay? He's like, yeah, everything's fine.
Everything's fine. There's nobody in here. I was like,
Well, he looked pissed.
Well, we still never got the answers that we wanted, which is, where did the person go that was driving the vehicle? And
well, I mean, that's some stuff, dude. We just got to leave alone.
Yeah.
Shit happens. But I don't know. But I talked to the clients today, and she said she went in there for 5 minutes, and she said she didn't know if it felt different because she just ran in and ran out. She's still really scared to go in there. She's like, well, I didn't get scratched. That's good. And her husband went in there yesterday and the day before, and he said it felt different. He liked the way it felt. So, but like when we were praying, dude, I felt like I was about to pass out a couple of times.
Yeah, I felt like every time we said the prayer, like I started to get lightheaded. I couldn't think right.
You don't think that was because we were kind of like...
It wasn't psychological, because I remember literally stopping mid-sentence. And I mean, I wouldn't go as far to say that we're really religious, Chris.
We're not
both
religious,
me and you,
we're very spiritual.
we believe in a higher power. Yeah. And, that's of course, associated with other things. But like when we went into it, we said, all right, the only way we really know for sure that demonic activity is going to get, a lot more active is if we start praying and we start doing, stuff, using old religious techniques, to cleanse.
But you think we did that and it kind of worked?
It did work. It did work because of all our devices started going off as soon as...
Religion is the right way to go?
I don't know if I go that far. I mean, in terms of hauntings,
all
I know is my ass is praying when shit starts happening. I'm like, get me the hell out of here, man.
Well, I mean, like...
Oh, Lord Jesus.
If it works, dude, it works, man.
Yeah.
I mean, like, then it's got to be true if it works. If you have something that's acting violent, scratching people... making our equipment go off.
The funny thing that I have noticed about a lot of investigations that we've had is that a lot of our clientele that experiences more demonic activity has a lot of religious items in the house. For instance, the last one we went to, they had crosses hanging above the doors. They had rosaries.
They brought that stuff in
even
because
before
of the paranormal activity.
Well, even before that, because we've been to a couple that have had.
What I heard is from talking to some scholars, religious scholars, they say that those relics, those items have no meaning unless the belief is empowering them.
Yeah.
So if the people don't have the faith, it doesn't matter how much you bring it in. So I don't know. We're here.
All right.